So this is a weird angle, and before I even start this video, there are 3 things that I want to talk about. One being, thank you guys so much for 1 million views on my other accessory organizing video. So thank you so much. If you haven't seen that video, it will be in one of the little bubbles, so you can watch it if you want. I don't know what way it will be. I think it's this way. Maybe it's this way. Who knows? Secondly, I have shown my face before. Here are some photos of me. I don't really want to show my face. I want to show everything and how I organize everything. So yeah, I do a lot of things differently now than I did in the other video, especially because I have a studio. So some of these things may only work for you if you have a studio, or if you have a closet, if you have shelves, but some things may be able to work with you even without all this stuff. You can just be inspired and do a way that I kind of did it, but a little bit differently. I have 2 different rooms, one for sleeping, one for filming. So I have a lot more space for filming, just decorating, I guess, and organizing. So yeah, so keep that in mind. And I'm also going to be talking about different things. I will have a list right here of what I'm gonna go through, and if you just want to see that certain thing, go to the time that it will say to skip at. So number 1, I will be talking about little LPS accessories. That will be the first thing that we're talking about, so just continue this video right now. Secondly, we're going to go over big LPS accessories. Third, we'll be talking about houses. Big LPS houses and where I keep them. The next one will be where I store my LPS and where my favorite ones go, some of the other ones, things like that. Then we're going to talk about customs and how I organize my customs things, where I keep all my paint and things like that. And lastly, I don't think this one is as important to some people, but trading, selling LPS, and how I keep that stuff organized. So yeah, so that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. If none of these apply to you, well then I'm very sorry, but watch a different video. I don't know. So yeah, let's begin. I have a ton of Littlest Pet Shop small accessories. There's more. There's more. And yeah. This is a lot. So where I keep all these small little bins is on this little shelf on my desk. My desk is from Walmart. I bought it offline and it came in the mail. And it has 4 different cubbies. One of the cubbies has all of these in it. The second cubby below it has all of these drawers. Here is the second one. So yeah, and behind the drawers I also have this. This is like realistic type things, I guess. It's like outdoor scenery and, you know, fake blood because I live on that stuff. So I'm going to start with this because this is the first thing on that on the shelf, and then it goes second, these drawers, and then the scenery type thing. So this one is well, it has little LPS accessories. It has bears, hair stuff, I guess, doctor things, trophies, this weird pillow thing. Just LPS related, I guess. Some of this isn't even LPS related. This isn't very organized, honestly. This one isn't very organized. I'm very sorry. This one is very organized because this is like my favorite stuff. These little books, these little bear things. This is a little bit more organized, I guess. It's like calico critters things. Just like more realistic looking things, I guess. Next up is actually way more organized. This is realistic food. So this is huge items that can't fit into this category. And some of it is like, not food, like a toaster and things like that. This is little food that can fit in here a little bit more nicely. These are drinks right here, silverware, and then this is real glass. silverware. Next one again is not really that organized. More Littlest Pet Shop, just food. Pretty much like more of the non-realistic looking food items. This is the kind of big stuff, little stuff, all food, and then drinks, and then more big stuff that can't fit in here. This one has a ton of clothes in it. This one is for like collars. This one's for necklaces. This is my random one where it just says random things. This is also a random thing because I have so much random things. This one's random too. So like 3 of these are just random because they don't really have an area to go in. These are glasses. These are things that my mascot wears right there. These are just a ton of bows. And these are dresses. How fascinating. This is the last one. It has this stuff, little bead-like things, if you know what I'm talking about. This is so these can stick on if they aren't stickable. It's just a ton of them. Up here is like other different things like wings and skull, little knick-knack things. Yeah, so that is all of those guys. There's a lot. So the next thing is these little drawer type things. So this one has things that you sit in, Littlest Pet Shop themed. This one has tables, again more LPS themed / not as realistic. These are beads because I didn't want to take them out because that would have been a hassle. This right here is my glue stick. I meant my hot glue gun, not a glue stick. Lastly, these are different types of very small vehicles / skateboards, things like that. Next is this one. So this first one is to put things in, like your LPS would put like books or something in it. This is kind of the random one. This one kind of goes with a theme of like a little kid's bedroom or a girly like bedroom. Just like girly little things, I guess. This one is for like cafeteria and restaurants. It's like a little sign. This one is more bags. This is again a very random one. Doesn't have any type certain things in it. It's just random, honestly. This is a junk drawer. Everyone needs a junk drawer. So that's all that were in these bad boys. Next is this, and then my fake blood, but it's in a bag. That's all that does. So this, I'm not gonna really take anything out. It has like a pond, trees, just more trees. It has a fire pit, and that is a tent. So you know what I'm going for. This is like realistic outdoor scenery. So that ends this part. Let's go on to the big accessories. I don't know what that was. Just go. So this is the next one. It is big LPS accessories. I have 2 bins. This is the smaller one. The other one's pretty big. This one is the most organized bin. So let's begin with the most organized one. So this stuff is dollhouse furniture. There is only a few LPS things in this one and the bottom one, but it really doesn't bother me because it kind of goes with the set, so you'll understand later. So the first one has like living room furniture, stuff like this. The second drawer has bedroom furniture. This is the bedroom furniture. It also has sheets and pillows in it as well, bed frame, just things like that, little vanity. This last drawer is kind of weird. I have a lot of this stuff. It is doctor things, like a bed for someone in the hospital. These are the LPS things that are in here because they are doctor related, hospital related. So things like wheelchairs, just a lot of hospital stuff. So that's all in this bad boy. Let's go to the big one. So I totally forgot to mention where I keep these guys. They're behind a curtain in a closet with a bunch of my other LPS things. So yeah, that's where I keep these bad boys. This one is kind of weird. It has kitchen things and also tubs and toilets because I don't have as much bathroom things or kitchen items. So I just put them together because it's just more convenient. The second drawer is just random that aren't like dollhouse themed, like they're just not as realistic as the other dollhouse stuff. I don't really use this stuff very often. The next one is just filled. It has Jenga for, you know, desks, lights, confetti, these little guys. So nothing really special in there. So organized, right? So that's all I have to say about these bad boys. And yeah, let's go on to the next organization thing I have to offer to you guys. Yeah. The next one is my area of where I keep my houses. This isn't going to be helpful to anybody because you have to be me in order to really store these LPS. Because in my weird closet, my closet has a huge shelf that goes super back in, and that's just where I keep all the houses. I also have a little bin in a different area where I keep little tiny houses and a tiny car. So yeah, that's really it about my houses. It probably didn't help anybody because it's not really convenient to most people, so I don't know. So the next thing I want to talk about is my LPS. Now my LPS used to be in a very confined area. My favorite LPS were displayed like in my other video, and most of them were packaged in a box. Now, if you have a lot of space, I do recommend shelves, especially if you're a bigger LPS tuber. It's really more convenient that way. You don't want them scratched. If you have to, make sure that your favorite LPS don't get ruined, so keep them very special to your heart and don't throw them in a box. I keep all of my LPS on a shelf. I also have another little shelf thing that I keep my favorite LPS. Also, I have another weird little thing that Hasbro made. It's kind of like a shelf that has LPS on it. It holds 25 LPS. I don't know, I thought it was cool. It just has random LPS, not anything special. Just LPS that I don't really use, but I want to display them in a cool manner. So how I display my LPS on the shelves are dogs and cats are on the first level. Second level is probably every animal imaginable. The third level has reptiles, turtles, snakes, and then on the other side is newer LPS because I do enjoy having newer LPS in my collection. Also, my favorite customs are on a different shelf in a different location. I also display my boxed LPS / they have the original box, but you can open them up and still play with them. My promo types are displayed also throughout my room. I'm really open with them. I don't like to close them off. I want them to have a place to stay, and when I want to film with them, they can be on my table. So that's all that I have to say about where I keep my LPS. It's not really special. A lot of people do it, so yeah. Customs. How I store my paint. Just paint and molds and things like that. Now, because I'm in a studio, I have 2 end tables that are in my room that I use for customs. One for customs, and the other is for trading or selling LPS. Because of this, they're kind of in their separate areas, so not everything is combined together. So on this desk, I have paintbrushes, a cup for painting. I also have a painting that isn't mine. It's from LPS Birdie. You should go check out her channel. She's amazing. I bought it from her, by the way. I also have nail polish remover for removing paint. 100% acetone, by the way. Just little knickknacks, and then this little bin that I keep LPS that I'm currently painting or have painted and I want to sell them. I don't want them to touch each other, nor do I want them to scratch up. They're just kind of placed in the basket. So below the night table is a bunch of stuff that I'm actually gonna show you. That's really how I organize it, is just having it all pile up and making sure that it doesn't fall apart when I use it, so yeah. Also, before I show you, I use a part of cardboard that is from a $1 calendar. Like when you buy a calendar that comes with like blocks of cardboard, and one that I got for Christmas, it like folded all the way around the calendar, so it's just like a long thing of cardboard that I use for painting, so you know, my desk doesn't get ruined because it's, you know, white. And where that piece of cardboard is also where I keep all of my LPS wallpapers or backgrounds. So yeah. So I like dropped everything because I was like pulling it with a rag. So yeah, it's kind of distorted right now. But here's the cardboard that I use. It's like super long. That's my cardboard. With painting, I also like to have a lot of rags to wipe the brush off or clean up any areas that it accidentally got on. I don't know. I also use it for when my hands accidentally get paint on it. They're just convenient. I also have this, is what I used to use for painting. I used to paint on this, but I don't really use it all that often because I already have a certain way to paint LPS, but this is in handy too if you ever need a painting area. I also have a bunch dollar cotton swabs, or yeah, cotton swabs. Go to the dollar store to get these $5 cotton swabs. Don't pay like $3 for them. I also have this. It's just a needle thing that I use sometimes. I use it for molds and trying to get the mold onto the LPS. This is clay and also green stuff. I use green stuff more than I use clay because clay freaking sucks and I really need to throw this away, but it's so fun to play with. Next I have this, which I'm not really gonna show you anything in it. It's just a mess. This has just things that will be glued on or green stuffed on, like little beads and bows and these things. Here's a green stuff manual. Then we have this. Again, I bought this at the dollar store. Dollar stores are amazing. So I got this mold. It has wings, that's why I bought it, and then religious stuff, but I use it for wings. Then I have these two, which are also from the dollar store. It comes with 6 for $1. Hear me out. Buy these for $1. It's worth it. Then a bunch of different paints. That's all that's in there. Lastly, I have a tiny fan that I use for customs to dry them quickly. I don't use it that often, but I have it. I have so much stuff on me, yeah. I also have hand sanitizer. I use it for when I clean LPS. I also use nail polish remover to help clean LPS. And this is for rust under their necks. Yeah, that is it for my custom help. Yeah. So this is the last and final thing, selling LPS and trading LPS. So like I said before, I have 2 nightstands. One is for customizing, the other one is for shipping and selling and trading LPS. So it's like a nice little area. It has scissors, it has like a little 3 little drawer thing that just has pens, tape, and paper in it. It's just my little area for selling LPS or trading LPS. But I also have a bin that is right next to my 2 other bins that I showed you. But this one is just for selling and trading LPS. This bin usually has LPS houses on it that I want to get rid of also. But right now for this purpose of this video, it doesn't have that. So here she is. Isn't she beautiful? So this is the first drawer. As you can see through it. And these are little pet shops that I want to sell. Now usually these LPS are in baggies, but since none of these guys are on my eBay account at the moment, they aren't in any baggies. And this is the bags of accessories that I have to sell as well. But again, they're not organized because none of this stuff is going to be sold at the moment. I might just do a huge auction for these and you can buy all of these besides this one. So yeah, I might do that. So you should check out my eBay and see if I do it. Ooh. The next drawer is just filled to the max of, not even kidding, plastic bags. And it also has these because I like to tie a little knot in some of the baggies. And I also have tissue paper. So again, these are just tons of bags for these LPS and to sell them in. Now my packages are on the other side of this tub in my closet. This last one, you don't really need to see. It has Webkins that I want to sell, a camera that I want to sell, and this little guy that I want to sell. So yeah, not LPS related, always goes into the bottom. So that is it. That is the end of this video. I actually forgot one thing, and that is where I keep the boxes for trading and selling LPS. It is right above where the little LPS houses are in that tub. So yeah, that's where I keep those boxes. Brandon, you want to join? Sorry, little mouse. I hope you're not offended. This is Brandon, by the way. Every turtle that I own is named Brandon because he looks like my boyfriend. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If it was informative, let's just put you in the back. If this video was helpful, please give it a like. It would mean a lot to me. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't seen the other video, it's in the little icon thing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do you want to see a studio tour? I'm going to have a polling, yes or no polling. Do you want to see it? Do you not? Do you? So yeah, leave comments down below what I should do next. And did you use any of my tips? If so, tell me down below. All right, bye guys. Bye.